Desserts in ancient Egypt were quite different from what we're familiar with today, but they still enjoyed sweet treats. Here are some notable examples. Dates were incredibly popular and served as a primary sweet treat. Egyptians would eat fresh dates, date honey as syrup, and use dates in various dessert-like preparations. They were not just a food, but also a symbol of fertility and prosperity. Honey was extremely valuable and used extensively in sweet dishes. The ancient Egyptians were expert beekeepers, and honey was used to sweeten breads, make confections, and was even used in religious offerings. Cakes made from ground grains like wheat and barley were common. These were often sweetened with dates or honey and could include nuts like almonds. Some cakes were specifically made for religious festivals and celebrations. Fruits played a significant role in Egyptian desserts. Pomegranates, figs, and grapes were particularly popular. They would often eat these fresh or dried and sometimes combine them with nuts. A type of sweet bread called ta was a staple. It was made from wheat flour and often sweetened with honey or date syrup. This was something like a primitive version of modern sweet bread. Milk-based sweets were also known. They would create pudding-like desserts using milk from cows or goats, sometimes thickened with ground grains and sweetened with honey. The availability of these desserts varied by social class. Royalty and wealthy Egyptians would have access to more elaborate and varied sweet treats, while common people might enjoy simpler fruit-based desserts. Interestingly, sugar was unknown in ancient Egypt. They relied on natural sweeteners like honey and date syrup to create their sweet dishes. Desserts were not just food, but often had cultural and religious significance in Egyptian society.